Okay, so I'm going to be reviewing this random super cheap Amazon bar end mirrors that I got after my little accident. I've got to replace my mirrors. As you can see, had a little mishap, and my right side one is completely gone. It's off in the woods somewhere. Didn't damage the rest of my bike, so all good. Anyhow, here it is. Actually came in this fancy packaging. I'm going to go ahead and unbox this, and then we'll continue. Okay, so I've got it unboxed. Pretty straightforward. As you can see, no instructions. Didn't come with any instructions. Which honestly, I saw in the reviews a lot of people complaining about instructions. Something like this, if you're working on your bike, you should be able to figure something like this out. I'm sure that'll piss some of you off, but it's true. So I'm going to go ahead and get my bar ends off, get these bad boys mounted up, and then I'll do a real quick walkthrough of what it takes to put these on, how long it takes, and we'll see how they look. Okay, so I'm all done over here. Just like I said, this thing doesn't need an instruction manual. This needs some common sense. It took me about 15 to 20 minutes to do it. I've never taken end caps off of a motorcycle before. It's all new to me. All this stuff's all new to me. It's kind of the point of these videos, is to give you guys some points and tips from a newbie perspective, someone that's gone through it, save you some time. Just took and I do have some pictures. I'll probably throw those in the videos, but you just take the Phillips, pull the end cap out, the stock end cap, take that bolt all the way out. I had actually read that other people were reusing those because they're so long. I didn't. There is a box nut that's in there that you'll need to push that through and pull it out. And you'll know what I'm talking about. It's what the original stock screw actually screws into. What you want to do is loosen your screw up a little bit, get it to where you can pull your end cap off, and then you smack that screw and it'll pop that out. So get that out, and then use the stock hardware that comes with it. All these people in the reviews that are complaining about them falling off their bike, use some common sense, guy. You have to tighten it down and not like get it snug. You need to get this basically to the point to where you think you're going to break it. Get that Allen on there real tight, because as you're pushing that screw through with the stock hardware that comes with these mirrors, the aluminum piece that you put it through, which obviously has cuts through it, that's for a reason. That's because it's an expansion set. So as that screw comes through, that's going to expand, which is what actually keeps it inside of here, because it's coming to about here. So as that pushes out, it's going to keep it inside of here, so it's not going to move. But like I said, you're going to want to get that as tight as you can, like to where it absolutely isn't going to move, or you're going to break it. Once you do that, do not tighten any of this up. So don't tighten this up, and don't tighten this up. I didn't even put these on until I'd gotten this done. So get this done first, then put these on, put them on loose, and get this. Then you'll get an idea where you want to put this. That's when you're going to sit on your bike, just like I am right now, and get an idea of where you kind of need your mirrors to be. So the first thing you'll do is, I'll call it the stem. You'll want to get this thing lined up where you need it, and then you'll want to get this done. Now, in regards to the mirrors, they're very hard to turn, to pivot off of here, which is actually great. That's what you want. One of the number one complaints you get in mirrors is that those are loose and they always move. There's no way these are moving. I was actually really worried I was going to break the mirror moving it, which is the downside to that, is you got to be really careful when you're doing it. Make sure that you're putting as many points of contact around the circumference of the mirror when you're moving it as you can, so that you're less likely to put too much pressure on one end and actually crack the mirror. And I believe that's actually what I did on here. Don't know if you can see that or not. There we go. But I'm pretty sure I did that. Just a small crack over there when I was trying to adjust them. But now that they are adjusted and on there, I love them. They look great. I am gonna paint the screws, the steel screws that come on it. But no, they look great. It's a dark video. It's late at night, but they also had this really cool blue tint. I didn't even know that when I'd ordered them. I love that. So that's really cool. But no, great product. Good bang for the buck. I'm sure some people complain that it's not $10. Whatever. They seem really solid. Good construction. The expansion chamber, for lack of a better term, the thing that goes inside of your handlebar, that does seem like it could have been a little bit higher quality. They seem pretty cheap. I have no idea, I have no doubt that it'll do its job, so I'm not too worried about it. I think these will hold up just fine. I think I'll eventually end up replacing them just because of debris hitting them constantly through usage. I mean, I put 2,500 miles on my bike in a month, so my bike sees a lot of usage. But yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments. And one other thing is, in case you didn't know, what you should know just from looking at pictures, if you were searching through them like I was prior to buying these, is you can actually flip these around. So you can flip that around and actually hang it underneath your bar. That's a cool look. That looks really cool. You just got to make sure that if you're going to do that, pull your handlebar all the way up to your tank and make sure that it's not going to hit. You'll need to adjust it so that it's never going to hit your tank. So small pointer there. But yep, thanks again. Like, follow, subscribe. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. If you have different mirrors that you think are better that I might try down the road, put those in the comments too. I definitely appreciate that. But I'll put a link in the description for this. Again, I ordered it on Amazon. I think it was $43 shipped. But if you're Canada or something, of course, that's probably going to be more. But anyhow, thanks for watching. I hope this helps someone out. See ya.